Matt, Christmas and football, they don't quite go together as far as a player or a manager or whatever is concerned, do they?
No, well, especially when the snow's outside. No, it sort of ruins everything, to be honest with you. But we just get on with it. You know what I mean? We're in every day so far. So once that snow gets cleared, then we'll be out getting going.
But there was a time as a young lad. Well, it's still a young lad, really. But when did you ever hang your stocking out, or was it a pillowcase or whatever for you?
Yeah, the sad thing is my mum still buys me an advent calendar, to be honest with you, mate. So I've got a roommate who lives with me at the moment, and she come round the other day and she couldn't believe what she'd seen, to be honest. But I mean, I still like all the old traditions and things. I've got a stocking, but I haven't actually got it in my house at the moment. But I think it's back at London, so I'll be looking forward to getting home and seeing what's in it.
Was your early Christmases in London?
Yeah, I've gone in London like a couple of times, and I'll be going down there again. But I think for my main like Christmas dinner, most people go to Wales, so I think I'll be popping over there.
But where was home in the early days for you?
Oh, sorry, mate, London. Yeah, London.
Yeah.
I've always lived down there. Like I've only been up here for 3 years now, so every Christmas I'm always pretty much down in London.
Were the Somners rich?
Are we rich? I wish we were. No, we're not. No, we're not rich, mate. My whole family's like pretty old school and traditional, you know, like, and they love all the turkey, the spuds, everything. You know what I mean? Just standard, mate. My dad's a butcher, so we get all sorts of lovely meat and things.
Your dad's a butcher. Is he still a butcher?
Yeah, he's worked still there doing it.
Right. So, do you have turkey or what?
We have everything. For Christmas Day, we have obviously the standard dinner, but you know, like the Boxing Day, you get your nice meats and things, so we get some good grub.
Well, Boxing Day, you won't be able to have any meats and things like that. You're supposedly playing York City. I mean, how are you going to handle that if the game goes ahead?
Maybe a little Christmas dinner for breakfast, you know, a little pre-match Christmas dinner. But no, after the game, you know, we'll meet up again. And I'm sure we'll have some more food. Do players sometimes go for a run on Christmas Day, that sort of thing? Well, it depends really. Like different players are like that. They have to get ready for games in different ways, don't they? But I'm not sure. I think maybe a few will, but I'm not sure if I will be.
The idiotic giggling you can hear in the background is next up with his choice of music. The one and only Carl Perry. Yeah. But talking of music, not just associated with Christmas, but associated with you, Matt. I mean, what type of music do you like? Some of it's rather strange, isn't it?
Who's told you that?
Well, you have. Because you used to be a DJ.
Yeah, but I don't play. I just basically like house or garage music. That's what I mainly used to play on the decks and things like that. But honestly, I like any music. I'm pretty random when it comes down to it. If you see my iPod, it'd be quite embarrassing, some of the music that comes off there, to be honest with you. But I just love music, mate.
Looking at the size of you, I mean, most kids would want to have your stocking for their stocking for Christmas, because your long stocking could get an awful lot in it. Did you used to hang your stocking up?
My mum would, yeah, and she'd fill it up as well. Like I say, we love Christmas at our house. It's the giving now. That's the main thing. That's what I enjoy.
What would be the sort of presents that you'd get as a youngster? The very early ones. Try and remember some of your very earliest presents.
I think I got an orange as a joke one of the years. Just an orange. So my mum was saying, you never know what you're going to get. But I always remember this big it's totally illegal now, but I got a big Godzilla doll, and it walked, its eyes lit up, and it breathed smoke, this big toy, and I was obviously imported from Japan, but that was one of my favourites, you know, and I love that sort of stuff, yeah.
Is that the image you try to create when you go charging into a penalty area?
That's what I wanted to be when I grew up, Godzilla.
Now, we were asking one or two of the players if Father Christmas was poorly, and we of course know that Father Christmas is very busy at this time of year. I mean, who could stand in from Mansfield Town? I would have thought that you could be a rather big, happy, yo-ho-ho Father Christmas, couldn't you?
I could do, but I enjoy it too much. I think the main man for that role would be Gareth Holmes. You know, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's a religious guy, and he's honest, he's caring. So I think, you know, he'll be the best Father Christmas there is.
He'd make a good one.
Most definitely.
He'd only be a mini, not a mini. He'd be a midi. You'd be a massive Father Christmas.
But he's got a big heart, though.
But could you be a reindeer?
Well, you try. I got a red nose.
Could you pull the sleigh?
I could be the snowman.
Yeah, you could be that, couldn't you?
Could be, yeah.
I have a chance now to speak to the people of Mansfield who've watched you, rain, hail, shine, or sending off, or whatever, or scoring goals. Injuries, whatever, moaning, singing, whatever.
Hey, I've never moaned.
Yeah, no, not a lot. But seriously, what would your message be to them all this Christmas?
Just keep supporting us. We love the support, like I say, when they're singing along. They're the 12th man at home. And it's good to see the support we've had for games like Gateshead as well, and Salisbury away. That was fantastic. And like I say, we got the points from them games. So just keep coming, and hopefully the games will be on and we can show what we can do.